for all that. Forget there are benefits you have enjoyed in life. That you are alive, that you are seated here, that you are in school. Benefits. In some family, they don't go to university. You've not heard about that. They don't have a single graduate in their family. A single one. Up to now. I'm not talking of olden days. Now. They don't go to school. When you sit down to constantly locate issue of thanksgiving in your life, you will never be stranded in the pursuit of your vision. God will always bring help as you are pursuing your vision. Gratitude grants you access into the abiding presence of God. It brings you into the presence of God. Ingratitude sends you out. Gratitude brings you into the presence of God, which makes the difference anywhere. Anywhere. There was a woman in our church. There is one thing I so much love about her. She can dance. Let the choir play anything. Good music, rubbish music. She can dance. And this dancing, I'm not talking of worldly dance. This woman can dance. But one day I was privileged to go to her house, and she was telling me about her life story. And I wonder why she danced. Her husband graduated, no job. She's a graduate too, no job. She ended up selling water. When she pure water, one diomi, belora, in a lesson lawyer. And I look at her, how are you making it? I said, thank God, my children are going to school. And because of that, she would dance every Sunday like. And lo and behold, today, this woman and her children, her husband, they are in abroad. One after the other. What's up? Certificate but her dancing cleanse it. She cannot sing. This woman, when she come out, she will just dance. And her dancing with her whole energy. And that dancing paved way for her and her children. Be grateful. And I want to move ahead to talk about your vision, your calling. I've talked about character that can make you or mar you, that can make you fulfill God's desire or not fulfill it. Vision, the unfolding of divine plan and purpose as it relates to you alone. Unfolding of divine plan and purpose as relating to you, your calling, your assignment, your purpose. This is a vital secret which once contacted will set an individual up for a life of perpetual impact. You have impact for life once you did not miss your vision. Vision. Where there is no vision, the people perish. But he that keepeth the law, happy is he. Proverbs 29:18. Where there is no vision, a visionless life, you are heading for destruction. You don't have vision. The word perish here does not mean to die or expire. It means to be stripped of honor and dignity. You are just living your life, no glory in your life. Because you are running out of vision. When you see people, whatever they do, glory covers it because they are running in their vision. The plan and purpose of God for their life. To lose what? Of value. That is what perish here means. To live without vision is to die in frustration. When you are running with vision, you don't bother what someone here or there is doing. You are running with your own vision. Focus with your vision. No matter how they look, social background or academic qualification of a man, if he does not know his purpose for living, there is no place for him in life. No matter how brilliant you are, how you look, if you did not know your purpose in life, why am I here? And that's the question you must answer before you leave school. Why am I here? There is no place for such a man in life. Martin Luther King once said, if a man has no purpose for living, he's not fit to live. When we want to clear our house December time, if you see any container that you are not using, what do? You burn it off. It's not useful. So if you don't have, you're not fit to live. No purpose for living. If a man has no purpose for living, he's not fit to live. Anything in the house does not have purpose, we throw out. We rubbish it. The same thing, a life of impact begins with a sense of mission. It begins with a discovery of your purpose. You are called for a purpose. It doesn't just create you. In the world, any father can call any child illegitimate. A mother can call you unwanted. But to God, we are all legit. Every child of God is legit. And you are created for a purpose. Every believer has a God-ordained purpose, an assignment or a task which he must fulfill on earth. You must fulfill. You have a purpose. There is a gap you must fill. In this church, in this school, there is a gap. In your family, there is a gap. There is a gap. God, by an act of predestination, already choose you and prepare you a divine assignment. He has prepared already for you. Assignment for you alone. Like JAM nowadays, it's not the same question. Oh, JAM. During our own time is the same question. But your own time is not the same. And this is all about life. Different purpose. Different calling. Different assignments. Romans 8:29-30. Predestination. Before you are here, it has been predestinated that you will be here. And the things you are to do here has been written. For whom he did foreknow, he also did predestinate to be conformed to the image of his son, that he might be the firstborn among many brethren. The next verse. Moreover, whom he did predestinate, them he also called. And whom he called, them he also justified. And whom he justified, them. If he did not call, he will not justify, he will not glorify. He has called you. You are not here by mistake. Your hand is to be glorified. But you have to follow the. Are you called? Do you know your call? That is where you will be justified. And that is where glory will speak for your life. If you are born again, you are a child of destiny. You have been redeemed to be glorified. Therefore, you can expect a colorful future. You are called. And beyond that, you are called for a purpose. God told Jeremiah, before I form you in the belly, I ordain you. I know you. I ordain you. Can you imagine? Even before the mom knows she's pregnant, God said, he has formed Jeremiah and everything, every assignment in him, every potential in him, and puts him in the belly. He has ordained, God has ordained him before putting him in the belly. And the same way with you. He has ordained you before he puts you. You are not a mistake. Let any woman say you're a mistake. You are not. You are not. You're here for a purpose. And Apostle Paul confirmed this by telling us about his own in the book of Galatians 1:15. What a rascal he is, but God chose him. He said, I'm going to let you know how much you must suffer for me. I've ordained you. But when it pleased God, God who separated me from my mother's womb, separation happened from the womb, not when you are here. So you have to find that purpose. Every believer is separated for a purpose, and that purpose is what we call vision. It is the discovery and pursuit of this vision that enable you to make impacts in life. Only men of purpose and precision become distinguished in life. You have to know it. Like one time in my life, I was asking God, am I running on purpose? And I was so privileged. That day, it was a clear vision. And I saw in the wall of my bedroom, like a screen, and I saw handwriting telling me, it was, I wish a repeat of that. A screen and a hand writing, answering my question. God has to answer your question. Why am I here? So that you will not run in another man's lane. It's a you that run in another man's lane after the hand. Because you're running another man's race. So you have to really know what your race are and run it well. Know why you are here. Know where you are going. Locate where you belong and run with the vision. That is when you can make impacts. And let me quickly tell you what vision does. The earlier you discover God's purpose for your life and abide in it with all excitement, the sooner you become to enjoy your preordained glorification. The earlier you discover it and run it with excitement, don't convert. Run your own and let people convert you. And discover it early. And when you discover it early, you enjoy preordained glorification. And this is what vision offer. One, it enhances focus. Once you know your vision, the day I knew where I'm called, what I'm called to do, I became focused the more. Focus. Any man who knows where he's going is automatically focused. He will do anything to fight distraction. He set his face as a flint, or as a flint until he arrives at his expected end. Men of vision and men of focus. The next one, it infuses energy. It gives you energy when you know your vision. When a man is really tired of an assignment, it is sure sign that he is not pursuing a vision. When you are driving at accomplishing a task, you always have the energy to keep at it. Like when I want to deliver, when I have contract to deliver, energy, a lot of energy to run with. The moment I'm done with that, 24 hours running, you are not tired because you have a task to accomplish for a certain. It gives you energy to keep at it. What vision offers? It eradicates waste. Vision is a cure for waste. Once a man has located God's plan for his life and is pursuing it, he does not want anybody to waste his time. He is focused. Men of vision live waste-free lives because they are committed to the pursuit of definite goals. You don't waste time. You don't keep trying. You don't do that. You are focused, and you gain speed in life. How can I discover my vision? How? We have different ways. Like I told you, a screen, handwriting, a handwriting. It's not the same way for everybody. Making impact in life begins with vision. That is having a sense of mission. How then do you take delivery of your vision? One, go direct to the Father. Your vision is a secret in the heart of God. 1 Corinthians 2:9. Go direct to the Father. Pray. Father, why am I here? Some people are so lucky. God will tell them time. By so age, you are here. By so age, you are here. By so age. By so age. He said, but as it is written, eyes have not seen, nor ears have, neither have entered into the heart of man the things which God had prepared for them. Do you love God? God has some things prepared for you. So you need to go to Him and ask. Go direct to your Father. The secret things belong unto the Lord our God, but those things which are revealed belong unto us and to our children. God will reveal if you ask him. If you knock the door, he will open. If you want the secret of where you belong unfolded to you, you must go to him. Lord, where do I belong? Am I running the right race? What is your plan for my life, God? These are questions you ask God in prayer. What is your plan for my life? And let me tell you one thing: if you did not get the vision or plan and purpose of God for your life, don't go into marriage. Because this is one of the things you should look at before determining who you will marry. What am I here to do? And you marry somebody that will support that purpose and vision. Don't go and marry somebody that will be anti to your vision. Like somebody that said, I don't like nurses. He said, I don't like nurse. For anything, I cannot marry them. And you know God has called you to be a nurse. You know God is, nursing is not just career. It's spiritual. It's working with God. If you do it well. It's not the bad ones, the bad nurse that will keep patients. If you see the good ones, they will receive salary or not, they will receive from God. And you are in love with a guy that says, I don't like nurse because of night duty. Before you find a mate, know what you are doing with your career, know your purpose, know your vision. Why am I here? Then does it fit? Does it blend? This is what you look at. Are you compatible? Our vision, does it match? Is it mendable? Is it mixable? If it's not mixable, please don't give yourself a headache in future. To hear from God. Where is my destination, God? I know that before you formed me in the womb, you know me and separated me for something. What did you separate me for, God? What am I here for? Said, I will stand upon my word and send me upon the tower. Habakkuk 2:1. And we want to see what he said to me. You have to wait to see what he says. I will stand upon my word and set me upon the tower. And we want to see what he will say unto me and what I shall answer when I'm reproved. Make sure you hear what he says about your vision, about your career, about your plan, about your purpose. God is eager to show you where you belong. If only you will ask him. If only you will ask him. And another way you can know, discover your divine endowment. In what areas are you endowed? In woman, I talk about when she's dancing. Me, I can sing, but I cannot dance. But I'm not a dancer. I dance. But when you see dancers, they dance. Endowment, talent, gifts. Another way to know your vision, to know your purpose. God has given something to everyone to occupy his place on the earth. There is no one that is not giving anything. He gave 1, he gave 2, he gave 5, according to their ability. There is no one that is not giving anything. A discovery of divine endowment is a very great avenue for locating your purpose. And many are still here to fulfill their destiny. Many Christians out there, they are running in another man's race. They want to be like one great man of God said, when he started his church, he wanted to preach like another man of God. And he was doing it with all his energy. And the thing was not yielding. He tried another man of God, the same, no result. And the day he started speaking like himself. When I was in school, the man, they have 5 services in his church. It got to a time, They have to tell some set of people not to come next Sunday. When he started behaving like himself, speaking like himself, everybody is endowed. You don't want to become a photocopy of somebody and make it in life. Be original. There is no to you anywhere. When all of us here to do the same thing, we were going to do it differently. So be original. Discover your divine endowment. In case you have waited to hear from the Lord and have not, then know that you can make a discovery of your gift from within by yourself. Gifts from within. Ask yourself question. There are some gifts you have that you know you have, that someone else does not have it. What do I do effortlessly? Even if they don't give me money, I still enjoy doing it. What do I do that gives me fulfillment? Ask yourself questions to discover your purpose. What do I do with great excitement? I'm so happy to do it any day, anytime they call me to come and do it. Like one time when our late Babaladra in Ayoni, when he was being put on the seat, I was privileged to be in Kaduna. We did it in a very big stadium, one of the stadium in Kaduna. And after everything we were singing, I was there too live. And we were singing, and somebody called, say, come, she won't go in Jewani. Because they were not enjoying, but because we were enjoying it, because it's one of our core. Without food or with food, a chorister will sing. We will sing, and we sang, and to the glory of God that day after singing, energy gone. As we were going, somebody just stopped. And when your God's giddy here, you see my God. That mama is mocking my God. What you do with excitement without pay, with all your energy. What am I productive at? The answer to these questions are pointers to the gift of God, to the purpose of God in your life. The answer to this question. Some people are doing what they are not gifted to do. Do what you are gifted to do. Can you just imagine nowadays owning a microphone singing? One of you need 300 and can you come million? Just singing. Jesus, you alone your go. Singing that she's enjoying herself. If you're a singer, if you're a chorister, you're enjoying yourself more than everybody hearing you. You are not where they are. You are another level. Because you enjoy what you do. And look at a pointer to what she will do in life, to her purpose. What do you enjoy? Know that the underlying factor is a call. In a call from God into ministry is grace. Some are called into ministry. That one, the underlying factor is grace. You can call a man that is a stammerer to come and be speaking. That one is grace. That one is another kind of call. A stammerer, come and be preaching. I've met stammerer preacher in my life. They don't stammer when they preach. Is that not grace? And let them drop the mic. They will start stammering again. That is grace. The underlying factor. So know what you are called to do. And if you are called into the ministry, that is where you don't give God excuses. That one is another one. When God calls you into a ministry, you don't give God excuse like Moses. I can't talk. Moses already affected. So you don't need gifts to go into ministry. That is another kind of plan and purpose of God, which I know some of you seated here will be called into ministry. You like it or not? Thank God ministry nowadays is better. Because we have sitting sheep that knows their God, that knows the word of God and the word of their ministers. When sheep know the word of their ministers, they take good care of them. I want to come up here. Somebody volunteered to come and pick me from Felele. It doesn't happen before. 2009 Timothy 1 ministry, it doesn't happen before. They don't care if you bring Okada to their place and they do bye-bye to you with another Okada, they don't care. But because we have understanding member now that knows God, that knows the power of God, that knows the word of their God, they yield to God and they yield to what they want of their ministers. So please, if God is calling you into a ministry, you have to make a choice. But I'm pleading with you this night. Choose right. Life, death, cause, blessing. Choose. And at times in life, let me use the choose to go into another one. How you can know your calling. You just choose to do something and you are making it. And you are making it in that thing. You just choose to come here and study a particular course, and that is your life. At times you make it in life with that. All my children, I wish they are science students, but only one said, no, I'm not a science student, as a kid. And you know science student, hot cake, you know, whenever we go to school, into another school, a secondary school, and they said, before we put your kids in a science class, we have to do, she said, no, don't bother testing me, I'm not a science student. What she has chosen to do, and that's her line. That's a call. It happened like that. You can know your purpose and your calling. God can talk to you in any area. You can choose a particular career, and by following God's principle, prosper and long it. You prosper. You just choose it and you follow principle, and you are prospering. Although God reckons with your choice per time, if He has called you to do something else, then your choice becomes irrelevant. You are doing something and God is telling you, I didn't call you into that, then your choice is irrelevant. You don't have a choice in that. But when God is not saying anything and is prospering what you have chosen to do, then God is in it. God is in it. So know when God is in what you're doing. I want to end up this way by telling you to have a dream. You have gotten your vision, your purpose. Have a dream. It's different from vision. Oh, you're a man of God. God has called you. You have a church. You are dreaming of having. Somebody said, I will give you 1 acre of land, and you are saying, you don't have a dream. As a man thinketh, the same way he is. In CNS, we don't have dream, we have vision. We don't have dream, we have vision. And that is how all our fathers, when they want to buy land for church, almost all of them, there will be that privilege of them buying the whole area. And they will tell them, we just want this one small place. Because we don't have dream. And you see the Catholic, they will buy a whole area. They have dream. I want you to compare what I'm saying with your vision of your life. You have seen the vision, you have known it, you have discovered it. Have dream. Don't have small dream. Not having dream is what will make some people have 6 children. They don't have dream. God has said they are fruitful, they multiply. Yes, that one is there. That is the vision. But when you have dream, you plan your family, you plan your life. This is what I want. Have dream. When we were children in school, our teacher will always ask us, what do you want to do? You know the thing is fading out. And that is why some schools are bringing in back career day. You see some little children, one Maria Agbero, don't you? Hey, Ojaba, and they will be doing that. And that thing will be interesting in them. Why not mimic a doctor, a nurse. Why are you mimicking a agbero? They will ask us then. At times we just say what our friend says. Some mean what they say. Some don't even know what they are saying. But some got there with their hard work. They had dream and they pursued the dream. I have a friend, when we went to Monterey one time in Kaduna, and a vision came that, lo and behold, you this girl, you will be a secretary. And do you know the way we detest that when we were growing up? A secretary to it's not this computer age. And the guy said, not me. That's not my dream. And there, right there, she cried to God, that God, that is not for me. Today, she started as a nurse in Nigeria, in the ABU's area. She started as a nurse. After graduating, she went abroad. Today, she's a doctor. She had dream and she pursued. And the same girl, let me tell you, she did her first wife. She had privilege of good parents. They were paying lesson, paying school, paying everything. She did wife, she failed. It just all our result to fail. The same day, the mom took another GC. She failed again. She kept failing. Not until she made it. She didn't give up on her dream. Don't because I failed once. Don't give up on your dream. Don't give up. He said the righteous can fall 7 times. Have you failed 7 times? Don't give up on your dream and make sure. He told Abraham, he said, as far as your eyes can see. What can you see? Where do you see yourself in the next 10 years? It is allowed to dream. He said God can do more than we ask or imagine. So imagining things is holy, is godly. Don't imagine evil. Cast down every imagination against the knowledge of God. Imagine the one that supports the word of God. See yourself in a good, great future. In that career, enlarge. He said, what eyes have not seen, what ears have not heard, what has not entered into the things God have in stock for those that love Him. You don't need to run your life with what you are seeing. You should be better. If you are not better than your parents, you are a failure. You are not better than your mommy, your daddy. You are running, you are competing with them in career. You are a failure. You should beat them. What do you see for your future? Vision tells you where you belong. A dream determines its existence. Vision will tell you where you belong, but your dream will determine the existence. Wake up. To live a life of impact, to give God, to fulfill God's desire, you must discover your purpose for living and be committed to your dream. You don't just keep daydreaming, doing nothing. As you are dreaming, you are walking. As you are dreaming, you are running. You are running. Don't be satisfied with little in your life. Don't be satisfied with your little. The work I do, position job to le sowo mi. I'm a designer. I came into the battle with nothing. And when I would take off, I took off in a grand style. I don't care what other people charge out there. When you tell me they charge us 2,000, I charge you 10,000. It's a choice you make. I know where I'm going. And if you say, I just smile, sorry, next time, and I love to sew, am I worry next time? And I pack and give it back to you. You're not for me. So please, don't dream small dream. What you see of your future, your expectation, is what is known as dreaming. It is unfortunate that this dimension of vision is presently being ignored in the body of Christ. When I see some churches just starting, like when we wanted starting our chapel, we the leaders, we are dreamers. We started in a very small place, a very small hall, and before you know it, it was choking. So we're given the next place, we moved. And the day we moved, the babas were telling us that this place is okay. At least you are okay here, you're comfortable for life. I said, no, this is a passage. I said, Baba, this is a passage. And to the glory of God, today we have gotten a land, a property in our area there. We bought it for 6.5, as small as we are. And that place that we are even going is not the place. It's not the Canaan land. It's a passage. Because the dream that we have is that we are going to have 1,000 choir members. And that place cannot even contain 1,000 members, not to talk of choir alone. So it's not the place. Be a dreamer. Dream big. Don't look at your pocket when you are dreaming, or look at your background. Just dream. I have a sister in the Lord. She was one of my customers one time. She said in their family, they don't go to school, they don't go to anywhere. No education. As the little girl, she will wake up and start dancing. I will go to school. The mother will say, who will send you? But today, this woman is a very great woman in abroad. And one thing that moved me in this woman's story is that he said, me in abroad, I have blacks in my house, but the whites do my hot job. The whites drives for me. They are my cook. They do every odd job in my house. Please, you can get there. That is the desire that God wants you to fulfill. It takes both vision and dream to make a mark on the earth. Your vision and your dream, one cannot survive without the other. The easiest way to paralyze a vision is to be dreamless. When you want to paralyze your vision, be dreamless. God has said it. You are anointed. You will do this. You will be great. And you are not dreaming. You are not seeing anything. Because dream is what drives a vision. Your dream will drive your vision. It is what gives motion to vision. To lack vision is not to have a purpose for living. Vision set the pace. Dream determine the external limits. Vision set the pace, but the dream will determine the external limits. When vision set pace for you, then how large goes is your dream. Pursuing purpose. Habakkuk 2:2. We are rounding up with that. Habakkuk 2 verse 2. And the Lord answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it. Whatever vision God is giving you, please put it down.